Good evening, guys. We are on page 10 in our notebook, and this is notes on prime factorization. I'm going to try to zoom it in just a little bit so we can see this a little bit better. All right, prime factorization results in a string of prime factors that are multiplied to get a product. We will learn an easy method for finding prime factorization of a number. It's called the tree method. So here's an example of tree method. I'm going to take the number 36. I'm going to break it down into two factors. So factors of 36, there's a lot of them. 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12. So I'm just going to choose 4 and 9. So I broke it down to 4 and 9. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look back at 4 and I'm going to ask myself, is this prime? If it's not, I'm going to break it down again. So my factors of 4 are 2 and 2. Now that I've broken it down into prime numbers, I can circle them. Then I'm going to go look at 9. I'm going to ask myself, is this prime? If it's not, keep breaking it down. So I'm going to break it down into 3 and 3. Once you've broken it down, the prime factorization is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, because 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. We can write this as an exponential form, which you guys learned exponential form. If I've got 2 2's, it's 2 to the second power. If I've got 2 3's, it's 3 to the second power. Now, could I have done 36 a different way? Yes. So I'm going to show you another example of 36. So let's start up here together, and let's do 36. I'm going to break it down to 2 and 18. I'm going to go ahead and circle 2 because that is a prime number. But 18 it isn't, so I'm going to keep working with 18. I'm going to break 18 down to 2 and 9. 2 is a prime number, so I'm going to circle it. 9 is not, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to break 9 to 3 and 3. 3 is prime, so is other 3. And look, I actually have the same exact answer. 2 and 2 and 3 and 3. This will always happen no matter what two factor pairs that you choose from the beginning. So the steps are right here, just in case you didn't understand what I just did. You're going to split the number of two factors, continue to split factors until you only have prime factors left. Draw stop signs, I just say circles, around those prime factors. Write those prime factors in a string. Make sure you put them from least to greatest. Let's say that. Least to greatest. When the prime factors are all multiplied together, they should give you the original product. Okay. Another thing I want us to practice is to put it in exponential form. This will be a good extra step for us to do. So let's start with 40. 40, I'm going to break down to 4 and 10. Could you have broken it down to 2 and 20? Absolutely. But I'm going to choose 4 and 10. 4 I can't circle because it's not prime, so I'm going to keep going. So 4 can be broken down to 2 and 2. Prime, prime, so I can stop there. 10 can be broken down to 5 and 2. 5 is prime, 2 is prime, so I can stop there. Once all my numbers are prime, now I can write them in a string. 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. I'm now going to write it also in exponential form, which is 2 to the third power times 5. Let's do 18. 18 can be broken down as 2 and 9 or 3 and 6. I'm going to choose 3 and 6. So there's 3. There's 6. Oh, I didn't mean to circle it. Hold on. Don't circle it. Eep, sorry. Okay, from 6, sorry about that. From 6, we're going to break it down to 2 times 3. Well, 2 is prime, circle it, 3 is prime, circle it, and now we're done. Let's write it in a string. Remember, least to greatest, so 2 times 3 times 3, which is 2 times 3 squared. All right, number 3, 72. Let's see, factors of 72, 2 and 36. 4 and I think 18, 9 and 8. Let's do 9 and 8. So 9 can be broken down to 3 and 3. 8 can be broken down to 4 and 2. 4 it can't be circled because I need to keep going. 4 can be broken down to 2 and 2. And now I'm done because all my numbers have become prime. And then I'm going to list them. So I've got 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. And exponential form would be 2 to the third power times 3 to the second power. And if I actually multiply this out, it gets me back to 72. All right, let's go on the inside of our paper. On this paper, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There's going to be some numbers that are a lot bigger than others. Just remember your divisibility rules. So for example, 242. You can start with 2 and 121 if you want, or if you want to think about it, let's see if it's divisible by 3. Remember, divisibility by 3, if you add the 3 digits together, so that's 6, that's 8. If I can divide it by 3, then it works. This I can't divide by 3. Then you can try 4, and try 5, try 6. But if you want to, you can always just start off small. And pretty much I'm going to let you guys practice these. So this is going to be the rest of your homework to practice. Don't worry about doing the matching. We can actually do this in class tomorrow. Okay, so this we're going to actually, let's write over to the side. Classwork on Friday. All right, so I hope that these 3 examples helped you and you do a great job. All right, guys, have a good night.